We're going to explain NRGY in simple English. NRGY is the first DeFi coin that is hosted on the IPFS. Now, what does all that mean? DeFi means decentralized finance, which means it's serverless. It's not hosted anywhere on a website. It actually runs through the blockchain. That means it not being on a website, nobody owns it. Nobody can shut it down. Nobody can run away with it. Nobody can manipulate it. The government can't touch it. It doesn't need any middlemen. It doesn't need any brokers. It's not a company. It's not financial institutions. It all runs itself through the blockchain. It's created. It runs through it's created on the blockchain. It runs through the blockchain. So you don't even need actually a website to manipulate it. Actually, you can manipulate it right from the blockchain. People put websites up when they have a decentralized program because, we need to look at something on the internet to see how it works. So decentralized simply means that nobody and nothing, no company, nobody is attached to it. And that means everything that you do in the blockchain with decentralized is peer-to-peer. So any financial transactions whatsoever go from wallet to wallet. You'll have like a crypto wallet. And so my crypto would go to your crypto wallet and not stop anywhere in between. Unlike with a debit machine, it has to go to the bank and then it goes to your account. With peer-to-peer wallets, it just goes from my wallet straight into yours. There is no middle person in there to do anything with it. Nobody to stop it, nobody to touch it, nobody to change it, nobody to take it. It strictly goes from me directly to your wallet. So that's kind of basically in a nutshell what decentralized finance means. So IPFS is Interplanetary Filing System. So that's just how it's like record keeping, how all the files are kept. Everything is put in there and it is absolutely lightning speed. It's just like a bunch of computers around the world that all transmit information all over the place, but with like lightning speed. In seconds it does that. It doesn't run through a centralized server like a website, through a hosting company. It doesn't run through that. And the content that you search, when you do a search over the IPFS, it gives content is given like a hash number. So it searches hash numbers as opposed to centralized websites, like everything that's on the internet now. When you do a search on that, it searches through locations. But the IPFS doesn't search through locations. It searches through content hash. So that means it's super fast. So that in a nutshell really is what NRGY is based on and built on, which makes it extremely secure and extremely safe because nobody can touch it. Any movement that's done in NRGY, whether you're buying or selling, swapping, trading, whatever it is, it's all done peer-to-peer, which means wallet to wallet. Nobody in between there. Nobody to mess with things. And with the way a lot of centralized programs are coming up right now, promising, big returns and high returns, and they're doing trading and that for your crypto, you want to stay away from that. That's centralized. That's why they get to run away with it, because somebody owns it. Somebody created it. Somebody put a website up. Somebody owns it. They tell you you're going to make some money, and then whenever they feel like it, they just run off with it. That's centralized. Somebody owns it. That's why you want to stick with this new decentralized programs that are coming out, because they're safe. Nobody's running away with it. Nobody can touch it. So you want to go decentralized. That's the safe way to go. And that's what energy is. And with energy, you can create dApps, which is decentralized apps. We all know what apps are. We have them everywhere. We have an app for everything. So with energy, you're going to be able to create dApps, decentralized apps. And the creator of these apps are going to, there's some great profits to be made with energy for the people who create these dApps. So with energy, you are able to trade it, you are able to stake it, and which can be some good profits because they have a program where you can make 4% a week, and that's 4% of peer-to-peer, wallet to wallet, meaning nobody can touch it, nobody can shut it down, nobody can run away with your money, right? Because it's decentralized. And with energy, you are able to trade it. It's on Uniswap. You can stake it, which means you invest it in there. And the profits that you can make are like 4% a week. 4% a week is, nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty good considering it's safe and secure and in your control, always in your wallet. And energy just hooks right up to the MetaMask wallet. So you have an energy coin balance as well, sitting in your wallet at all times. And every Saturday, you get paid your profits, and that profit goes directly into your wallet, and it stays there and sits there until you do something with it, cash it out or reinvest it. That's up to you. I know the 4% profits, they automatically flip those back into energy coins so that you can compound if you want to, but you don't have to leave them there. You can take them if you want to. The only thing about energy is that if you do withdraw, even though you make 4% a week, but if you do withdraw, you're going to pay a 7 or 7.5% of whatever amount you withdraw. So you don't want to like stake for 1 week and make 4% and then take it out and, pay 7 or 7.5%. You want to leave it in there for a little while so that it's worth your while when you do withdraw it. But remember, it's always sitting in your wallet. Your balance is sitting in your wallet. It goes nowhere until you do something with it. So there's no fear. And once those app developers get a hold of this, because like I said, it's only about a month old. Once the app developers get a hold of it, this coin is going to skyrocket, I am sure. Right today, it's sitting around $500. I've seen it at $700. I've seen it drop to $200. Though the only risk that you're going to have is no different than any investment you make, even if it's in the stock market, that the value of the coin could drop, just like the value of a stock could drop. Yes, it could rise, it could drop. That's the risk that you have with the energy coin, or any coin for that matter. It's based on how much money you make, is based on the value of it. And if it ever goes to zero, then yes, whatever you purchased, you've lost because it's gone to zero. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to go to zero. I'm pretty sure it's going to just go higher and higher. Right now, it's a decent price to get started. They also have a builder's reward. It's like a 2-tier affiliate commission where you get 15% on your first level and 10% on your second level. But it's not an MLM where you have to recruit a whole pile of people. It just gives an affiliate commission for 2 levels, which is great. It gives you that in energy coin. So that builds up your balance as well. So I'm going to let the creators of this energy coin talk to you a bit and hear what they have to say and explain it in a little bit more, but once again, simple English. Okay, so here they are. And one more thing, you'll really want to know this. We do have a messenger group that has free attraction marketing methods in it. If you decide that you want to get into energy, or you have other programs that you want to promote, and there will be more programs coming up that we are going to market. And if you want to know how to do this, you can join our group, but you have to messenger me. I'll leave my link below to messenger. You have to messenger me and tell me that you're interested in joining the group, and it's free. It won't cost you anything. Okay, on to the creators.
DeFi is where you need to be right now. The DeFi space has exploded from just less than $1 billion, was just, in summer 2020, less than $1 billion. Right now we have over $38 billion locked into the DeFi projects. Pay close attention, guys. This can really be that opportunity once in a lifetime to change your financial life. I've been very impressed with everything just getting started.
This is a special project. This isn't about a coin. This isn't about some how high is the price going to get. It's none of that. What this does is it changes things. It creates opportunity for regular people. And I don't say that to be cliche, because we've all heard that before. But what this is it offers the opportunity for developers, investors, and marketers to participate in a space that really hasn't been available, to be able to build decentralized apps with an asset, a high value asset, this coin, to be able to do incredible things. And as an investor myself, and as you guys who want to be investors and take part in the coin, yes, you can make money with that, but all of a sudden now we have an opportunity to share the success of other applications. So imagine one of your favorite apps that you use, or favorite applications and software that you use, it goes on to Energy and it becomes successful. And what do you think happens to that? That's the Apple ecosystem. Look at Apple's business model. Apple built their business based on their app store. That's what Energy is. It's a financial system. It also has an asset. It has a coin attached to it. It also allows people to invest into it. But the backbone of this, you guys, is so much greater than I think people realize, because we get caught up in the hype. We get caught up in the excitement of the increase of the coin or whatever. But truth be told, what is happening in the background with the app development, with the type of institutional investors that are looking at this, the attention we're getting, it's very exciting in that regard. So I just want to kind of lay that foundation.
Guys, I am super pumped about Energy. I really am. DeFi, decentralized finance, it's kind of a play on words, right? Because we're defying centralized authority, right? We're defying centralized banking system. But DeFi, decentralized finance, guys, this is probably going to be the biggest market that you could see in 10 lifetimes. I mean, I don't even know how to put it into perspective. It is a huge market. You're going to hear a lot about it. We're basically taking the power away from the centralized banking system. We're putting it back into the hands of people. The analogy that I kind of like to give for DeFi, guys, crypto was really the first nail in the coffin for centralized banking system. Why? What did crypto do? It allowed you to be your own bank. You got to be your own bank, right? But people still needed banks. They still had to get car loans. They still had to get home loans. They still had to get real estate loans, all these things. Well, DeFi is changing that, completely changing that. And if crypto was the first nail in the coffin for the centralized banking system, I'm here to tell you that DeFi will be the final nail in the coffin for the centralized banking system. It is that big of an industry. So
it's like $100 trillion market overall.
Unbelievable. Like, you're literally talking about the whole world financial system just changing into this different model. And it's not just the crypto market, guys. DeFi is coming to the stock markets. It's coming to the commodities. It's coming to many different markets. And so I want to go ahead and I want to explain to you a little bit about DeFi, how it works and how it's a little different than the norm. And then I'm going to tell you about Energy and what I'm so excited about. And I'm going to turn it over to Chris. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So guys, this is our coin that we deployed about a little less than 3 weeks ago. We're on week 3 right now, guys. The current price is $334 a coin, $334. Pretty impressive. But you got to understand how DeFi works, how this what I call cookie jar system works, because more and more people are starting to understand it. And believe it or not, it's actually simpler to understand than the traditional market. So in the centralized market, it doesn't matter if it's crypto, it doesn't matter if it's stocks, it doesn't matter if it's Forex, it doesn't matter what it is. In the centralized market, you've got this bid and ask system. You got these people saying, hey, I'm willing to buy it for this price. And you got these people willing to say, hey, I want to sell for this price. This guy says, hey, I'll buy this for 16.7 cents. This guy says, no, I want 16.988 cents. And somehow they meet in the middle. Either the buyers come up and they buy from the sellers, or the sellers come down and they sell to the buyers. And the market moves. This is how the traditional markets work. Bitcoin, same way. Stocks, same way. Any kind of market, the traditional market has this bid and ask system that's really based on speculation. The DeFi market is not based on speculation. And here's what I mean by that. Nobody really knows the true liquidity that's behind Bitcoin. So $54,000 for Bitcoin, that's just the price that somebody's willing to pay for Bitcoin. If there's no buyers willing to buy at that price, the price goes down. The DeFi model is not dependent on buyers willing to buy at a certain price. The DeFi model is based around a liquidity pool. So I want to explain to you how this works. You got this cookie jar. I want you to think of this as a cookie jar, right? It's like a grain bin, or just think of it as a cookie jar. You've got dollars and you've got coins in the cookie jar, okay? Dollars and coins. When you want to buy, you don't connect, you don't log into an account, you don't connect an account, you connect your wallet. You see, in DeFi, the DeFi system, nothing connects to you as a person, it connects to your wallet. So you don't even have a login, you just literally connect your wallet, you reach into the cookie jar, you grab out coins, and you put in dollars. Now, when you do that, what that does is you're increasing the dollars, you're decreasing the supply, and the price goes up. Then when you want to sell, you swap coins for dollars. You're reaching in the cookie jar, you're grabbing out dollars, and you're putting coins back into the cookie jar. This is how DeFi works. Pretty simple, right? It's actually a lot simpler than our current centralized banking model. So you're not dependent on a buyer willing to pay a price. You've got real liquidity that backs the DeFi market up. And either you're reaching your hand in the cookie jar and you're swapping dollars for coins, or you're swapping coins for dollars. Guys, it's really that simple. You also have a third option that's called add liquidity. When you add liquidity, you put in an equal amount of dollars and you put in an equal amount of coins. And what happens is, as the price goes up, your dollars go up and your coins go down. As the price goes down, your dollars go down and your amount of coins go up, okay? And it fluctuates. You're adding an equal amount of dollars and equal amount of coins. But for providing liquidity, you get a share in the fees from people swapping into dollars and swapping into coins, since you are a liquidity provider. And your share of these fees depends on your percentage of the liquidity pool. So if you have 1% of the liquidity pool, you would get 1% of the fees. 5%, 5%, 10%, 10%. And so, guys, this is how DeFi works. You really have three options. You can buy, you can sell, and you can add liquidity. And it's all based around this liquidity pool, and much different than the centralized system. Again, it does not connect to you as a person, it connects to your wallet. So let's talk about NRGY, and let's talk about why NRGY is so exciting, now that you kind of understand the DeFi model. The reason that NRGY is so exciting, guys, just deployed a new DeFi coin. It went from $2 to over 170 in the first week. And guys, we're way past that now. We're about $334, $335 a coin right now. And, of course, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. I'm very, very honest with things. But guys, we really believe that this coin has the potential to go into the thousands, if not tens of thousands, fairly quickly. And you're going to understand why here in a second. So let's talk about that. There's 4 points about this coin that separate it from anything else. Guys, this is the first DeFi coin with an elastic supply, which means that new coins can only be minted and produced if new liquidity comes in. Why is that important? Because when you have all these coins that you see staking, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of those rewards, the yield rewards that you see, they're kind of BS rewards. What are they doing? They're basically printing more money. They're printing this reward endlessly. But if there's no new liquidity to come in to back up the rewards they're printing, all they're really doing is devaluing their coin. This coin doesn't do that. It only mints if new liquidity comes in, which is huge. It's also the first DeFi coin where every holder is also a liquidity provider. And guys, this is really going to be the app store of DeFi, or what we call DApp, decentralized applications. So we've got all these different developers that are building dApps up on this NRGY platform, okay? Think of it as the app store of, like Apple's the app store, for instance, right? People go buy apps through Apple. Apple makes 30%, and they keep it all to themselves. Well, NRGY really is the currency for all those different app developers, for all their customers and whatnot. And you have all these app developers that are building dApps upon the NRGY platform. And these could be anything from a game to our first app is coming out. It's an algorithm that connects to people's TD Ameritrade account, and it trades stocks automatically. There's so many different dApps, okay? Just like Apple App Store has so many different apps, but these are all decentralized applications. And so what happens is the developers of those dApps, they get 80%. 20% of the revenues go back to the stakeholders of NRGY. So the developer gets 80% of the revenues, the stakeholders get 20% of the revenues. So customers will literally pay for that service using NRGY, okay? They're going to pay to use that service. That service may even have a community builder rewards built in. It depends on the developer, the different dApps that are on the NRGY financial system. So as customers pay NRGY to use this dApp to be able to trade stocks automatically on their TD Ameritrade account, that generates revenues. And 80% of that NRGY that's paid goes to the developer. 20% of that NRGY that's paid goes to the stakeholders of NRGY. So that's a little bit about how it works. And I don't want to spill the beans too much on that dApp that's coming out, but it's going to be a good one. And there's some other ones as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the second point. Guys, this is the world's first true DeFi coin, as there are 0 advantages to the creators of this coin. I can't stress this enough. There are no developer fees. There's no pre-mine supply someone keeps in their back pocket. There's no influencer fees where somebody has a bunch of coins they can dump on the market at some point. It is completely fair and a level playing field for everyone. Guys, this is designed exactly the way Satoshi Nakamoto designed Bitcoin. And this means a lot of developers will want to build apps upon this coin for those very reasons as well. The only advantage that Satoshi and the early adopters of Bitcoin had is the only advantage that the creators and early adopters of NRGY have, and that's that we're the first to own the coin, okay? We're the first to own the coin. But the creators of the coin, they had to put up liquidity. They had to put up their own money just like anybody else. And this makes it really unique because it really makes it a level playing field for all. There's no, you think about that, a lot of DeFi coins, they have developer cuts. They have pre-mine supplies. They have coins they give to big influencers that to kind of get the word out, and then they eventually get dumped on the market. This coin doesn't have any of that. And that's a really big plus. The crypto community really likes that. Now, let's go into the next point. And this is probably my favorite one, guys. My favorite one. Because those of you who follow me know I'm all about freedom. Who's all about freedom? This is pretty awesome, guys. This is really awesome. This is truly, truly, truly decentralized. What do I mean? You see, the websites of all the DeFi coins you see out there are hosted on a centralized server somewhere. And they all have domain names with someone, registered domain names with someone like a GoDaddy, right? This coin doesn't have any of that. Not a centralized server. There's no registered domain name with any centralized authority. This coin was launched on the what's called IPFS, Interplanetary File System. And if you don't know what the Interplanetary File System is, it's basically a bunch of different devices. It's all peer-to-peer, a bunch of different devices around the world that transmit information. It's secure, and it is lightning fast, guys. There's no centralized server that somebody can shut down. There's no centralized domain name. There's none of that. So you actually see this funky address with NRGY, and it's because it's not on a centralized server. It's on the IPFS, the Interplanetary File System.
You can't confuse the two. It doesn't look like a regular address with all these dots.
Yep. It's pretty awesome, guys. It really is. It's like it's Web 2.0, you know. Again, this is a reason a lot of developers will want to create apps with this coin, and a huge reason the crypto community will want in on it quickly. I want you guys to understand one thing. I want to add one thing here. When we deployed the contract for NRGY, we relinquished all control of it to the community. Literally all control. This is not a governance contract, and that's a really good thing, because in a governance contract, it allows somebody to buy a bunch of coins and actually change the terms of the contract. The terms of NRGY's contract can never be changed. The rules are set, they're finite, nobody can touch them. Not only that, when we launched it on the IPFS, this thing is unstoppable. It's not dependent on anyone. It's not dependent on any server, not dependent on any person, not dependent on literally anyone. This thing is a monster. It is unstoppable, guys. And the last thing about NRGY that the crypto community really likes, and this is a really important one, you are not giving your money to a company. You're not really even leaving it with a traditional exchange. You think about like Cryptopia and Mt. Gox and things like that. You're not even leaving it really with a traditional exchange. You truly have full control over your own funds. You put your money into a liquidity pool in the form of a smart contract, and you can withdraw that smart contract at any time based on whatever the value of that smart contract is. Your money is your money. You can withdraw that at any time. Guys, there's no need to do KYC or give up any of your privacy with DeFi. And this is really big, and I want you guys to listen closely. You are not at the mercy of any company. You're not at the mercy of any exchange. And you're not at the mercy of any government. Guys, that's huge. Not the mercy of any company, exchange, or government. So, guys, people will flock to this. I believe that we have the potential to make a lot of money very quickly. And my only question is, are you ready to change your life? And are you ready to get energized? Guys, you can earn two ways. I want to just say one thing. You can earn two ways with NRGY. You can stake and you can earn coins from the staking rewards, but you're also given this cool community builder link, right? Where you can share it with other people. You earn rewards for sharing it with other people. And that community builder link doesn't connect to you as a person. It connects to your wallet. It is so, need I say it, guys, it's just badass. It really is. It's so badass because literally this thing connects to your wallet. And as you get paid, as you refer on other people, as you invite other people, that reward is paid directly into your wallet, like lightning fast within the blink of an eye. You don't have to request a withdrawal. There's no company involved. There's nothing there. It's brilliant.
It's exciting to see that liquidity, as he mentioned, that cookie jar model. It's really important that people understand that you always have control of your money here. That's the one thing I can tell you. If all the things that I've ever done in the last 15 years, guys, I got started back when Google, in the Google days, it was like printing money, okay? And everything I've done, you've always had to send your money to a company. You had to send your money to another person. There's always a transaction between these entities. The reason why this is so powerful is you control your funds at all times. You put it into the liquidity pool. You can let it go to work for you. Just think of it like a savings account. You can earn interest on that money. You can take it out at any time. Nobody can tell you when or how to take your money out and what to do with it. Nobody controls that. So that's the power of decentralized finance. So it's often misunderstood because we're so used to the exchange of coins, whether that be Bitcoin or just dollars from person to person. That isn't the case here.
So there you have a simple English explanation of the new technology DeFi, which is decentralized finance, and IPFS, which is interplanetary filing system. This technology is going to be the way of the future. Opportunities to make money using this tech base is just going to explode, and they're just getting started now. There's going to be some crazy money made with this technology, and being that it's just starting now in 2021, there's going to be a lot coming up this year. And why is that? Because it's on the blockchain, because it's peer-to-peer. That means wallet to wallet, and being on the blockchain, remember, nobody can tamper with it. Nobody can take it away. Nobody can take it down. Your money is in your wallet, and it is under your complete control at all times. And that itself is going to attract a lot of people, because in the past year, many of us have given our money to other people to, trade for us and earn us some more crypto. And yeah, a lot of us got burnt, and, some burnt very badly. And to get the best ride, you have to jump in of the beginning of the wave. And NRGY is the very first of its kind using this technology base. There's going to be lots more coming up this year, and our team is going to stay right on top of all of it. So if you want to see and learn what we're doing and how we're doing traction marketing for NRGY and more programs coming up this year and in the future, send me a request on my personal messenger to join our group. You'll get the very best online marketing strategies from one of the very best online marketer for decades. He's a 7- and 8-figure earner for years and years. And the best part, it's all free for you. But you have to send me a message on Messenger, just saying you're interested in joining the group. Don't leave me a message here on the YouTube video underneath the video saying that you're interested, because I can't get back to you. There's no way to get a hold of you. So you have to send me a message on Messenger saying that you want to join the group and get all our free online marketing strategies of how we are attracting people to us to join our groups. You don't have to do any of this alone, and you shouldn't do it alone, because alone is lonely and frustrating, and it generally brings very bad results, and you don't want that. And if you want to join NRGY and you don't want any online marketing help, well, then I'll have my affiliate link below, and you can just click on that and you can join NRGY. Sure, you will make some money, but you won't have any help in doing it or any help in showing you how we do online marketing. But you're welcome to do that if you want to. Not that I would suggest it. I would suggest getting all the help you can get. And we have tons of people requesting to join the group. So if you send me a message and I don't get back to you right away, then you know what? Kick me and send me another message to remind me, because I am busy with lots of other people requesting to join the group and helping other people. So send me a second message if I don't get back to you in time. Okay, we'll catch you later.